Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Cooking in the Kitchen with Bree. Yes, so let's get it. Let's go. Are you ready? Come on. We are cooking in the kitchen with Bree. Cooking in the kitchen with Bree. Come on in my kitchen and cook with me. Cooking in the kitchen with Bree. Y'all ready to cook? So come on in the kitchen. Let's go. Cooking in the kitchen. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this live segment on this Saturday. March Madness season has begun, and I am super excited. Can you tell? Can you tell? I'm excited. I'm excited about March Madness. So check this out. I'm about to get my balling skills on. Can I get a ball? Whoop, whoop. Hey, I still got it, y'all. I still got it. I still got it. Hey, March Madness in the house. Any ballers in the house? Do we have any March Madness ballers in the house? So let me give you a quick tip. I grew up playing ball in New York, y'all. I lived at the big playground, we used to call it, in Tuckahoe. And we used to ball and then played for our high school basketball team. I was the point guard. Yeah, ball in the kitchen. Okay, kids, if you're watching, don't do what I do. Amen, because you'll get in trouble. Your parents will get you. I just had to, relive my little balling skills a little bit. Sister girl was point guard. All right, so I'm excited. It is March Madness. You hear me? March Madness, and I'm super excited because I have already picked my brackets. Yes, I did. I did that on yesterday before the playoffs, the conference got started. And I'm excited because I checked my brackets, and guess what? Guess what I found? I found that out of the 16 games played, y'all, I chose 11 winners. Yes, there were some upsets. And so why March Madness? What is it called? Why do they call it March Madness? Because guess what? It is some mad games being played. People will win. Teams will win that you would never expect. Like, for example, Oral Roberts University. Oral Roberts, never would have picked them. But guess what? They won. They advanced on to the next round. So anyway, what are we doing today? We are celebrating this March Madness, and we're going to have some little fun, good eats and treats for you, the family, to get into the kitchen and just start cooking some stuff up. So check this out. If you're here joining me, just put your name in the comment section so that I can see who you are. Shout me out. Hey, Asia, I see you in the place. Yes, yes, and yes. Who else is in here? All right, well, we'll get it started. We're going to keep it moving. I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to put my apron on. I'm going to set this ball down because it'll be a lot of balling all month long. All right, so let me get ready. Can I get ready? Can I get ready to get up in this here kitchen? Get my little apron going. Cooking in the kitchen with Bree. Cooking in the kitchen with Bree, Bree. Come on in my kitchen and cook with me. Cooking in the kitchen with Bree. So the question is, are y'all ready to cook? If you're ready to cook, then come on in the kitchen. All right, let me just set this up right quick. So what are we doing today? We're doing quesadillas. Anybody like quesadillas? Well, we have some good quesadillas coming your way. Yes, today is March Madness quesadilla time. All right. We had a little challenges a little earlier. Let me get this track. All right, I think that should work a little bit. I kind of put it up a little high. But we had a few challenges a little earlier, but now we're back on track, and hopefully others will join us in the kitchen. But so today is quesadilla day. I love quesadillas. And with quesadillas, we can use cheeses, you can use vegetables, you can use chicken, you can use shrimp, crab, a little bit of everything. Yes, that's right. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. I have my burners on over here. I'm going to turn the camera this way so that we can get this thing going a little bit. What are we going to do first? What I like to do first is start my chicken off. So what I did, I sliced and diced some chicken. I seasoned it, and I put it in the refrigerator to marinate. So all I'm going to do is go ahead and throw it into the pan right quick. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, some olive oil spray, and we will cook up some chicken breast. This is just regular old chicken breast, not a lot, and it's super easy. You can turn your pan up. I'm going to turn mine up on, say about 5. And while that's trying to cook, what I'm going to also do is start this pan over here, spray it up a little bit, turn this down, see? Get it nice and hot. You see the little flames going there? And I am going to throw in some onions and some peppers. Quesadillas is super easy, y'all. Check that out. Slice up some peppers and some onions. Put it on a little low heat because I want my veggies to get nice and real cooked. I'm going to slice up a few more peppers real quick, real easy. Got a red pepper? Love me some red pepper. Yes. Got my little hands going here. Gotta keep them clean, keep them clean. All right, so I'm just going to slice a few peppers into the pan. Real simple, real easy. I can do this with a knife over here because I'm really comfortable with it. So, how many people love quesadillas? Hey, Sister Angie, good to see you. Good to see you in the kitchen. Do you like quesadillas? We are cooking up some quesadillas for March Madness, sister. So here we go, just cutting up a few more. Got a few pans going today on the stove. There we go, yeah. Y'all see that? Real simple, real easy. Got my little chicken going over here. You see that? Real simple, real easy. Turn it a little bit, and I'm gonna sprinkle in some more seasoning. I have some Italian seasoning to go into the chicken. Sprinkle here, sprinkle there, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I have some Mrs. Dash as well. So I'm gonna do that, get that going. Yeah. Season up your chicken a little bit. Mine was really seasoned already, but I like to have some fresh added seasoning when I'm cooking up my chicken. Can you see that? Woo, it's looking good, looking good. Oh, you love them, Sister Angie. All right. Yes, indeed. And it's a great little snack for March Madness. So we got our onions and peppers. We got our chicken going. We'll have a couple of different types of quesadillas today, if that's all right with you guys. I like red peppers. I like green peppers. Just slice. Real simple, real easy. Get that going. And what else will we have in the kitchen with these quesadillas? I think I'm going to do some kale salad, a real quick and easy kale salad. Oh, that's looking good. These peppers they're coming along really nicely. And so is this chicken. Woo, yes. Look at that. Can you see the caramelized? Woo, it's coming along. It's coming along. I have my handy dandy old school skillet, cast iron that is, and that's how we're going to cook our quesadillas. We're going to use the cast iron skillet. But guess what I also have? I have some crab meat, and we'll get a chance to throw some crab meat into the mix. Yes, indeedy. Good stuff here. We'll slice and dice it up. All right, this chicken is going good. I also will create some potato wedges to go along with the quesadillas. Real simple, real easy. 1, 2, 3, done. How did I do that? I just grabbed the potato or russet potato. I sliced it in wedge style. And I will show you just how to do that. All righty. So while the chicken is cooking, check this out. Just cut your potato, cut it right in half, and then create a wedge, like a little triangle. That's simple, that easy, not hard, not at all. So I invite you to try it. You will like it. I don't know if you know about Rofo. We call it Rofo, but it's called Royal Farms. Royal Farms has the best little potato wedges. Delicious. And I said, well, if it's that good, why can't I try it at home? So that's what we're doing. We're going to try it here at home. All right, chicken is looking good over here. Stir that up a little bit. The peppers, the onions are looking mighty good. Yes. We're getting there. Come back in next pan. All right, I'm gonna turn this pan on, my cast iron, so it can start to get really hot. All right, all right. And so how do we get our quesadillas going? Well, I think I mentioned before my absolute favorite type of wrap, tortilla, is mission wraps, because we're on a mission to do things fun and excellent. So here we go. We're going to open up this tortilla pack, and we're going to get it going. Real fast, real simple, not long, not drawn out. Yes, indeed. Sister Angie, do you have a favorite basketball team, sister? Who's your favorite team? All right, let's turn this down a little bit because my chicken is ready. So I can put my chicken in my pan right here. Put it right here in the little bowl until I'm ready to add it to the quesadilla. I'll rinse this out just a little bit so I can get my next thing going. I like to add spinach to the mix as well. So do we have any spinach lovers in the house? Yeah, spinach, we're going to throw right in this pan. It's easy. We'll saute it up just a little bit, not too much. Add some Mrs. Dash to the mix. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I like to spray it with our olive oil spray so it coats nicely and all the flavors stick to the spinach. Yes, it's so simple. I hope you've been enjoying Cooking in the Kitchen with Bree. It's a fun, fabulous time for families to get together, come on in the kitchen, enjoy some good eats and good treats, and allow there to be a time of connecting with the family. Kids of all ages can come in the kitchen. You guys can take turns cutting things up, preparing things. It's a lot of fun. And so I invite everyone to come on in the kitchen. I know a lot of people today is probably glued to their TVs for those basketball lovers like me. As soon as I'm done, I'm gonna be right over there watching my games. But right now we need to whip up some good eats and treats so that we can have something yummy this afternoon to eat while we're watching this March Madness. All right, so let's go, let's go. This spinach is looking good. I'm gonna spray a little more in the pan with my veggies here. Yes, looking mighty nicely. I have it on a low flame so it doesn't cook too quick. What I want to do right now is I want to take these potatoes and I'm going to season the potatoes up. I'm going to sprinkle some Lowry's because I love me some Lowry's. I'm going to sprinkle some Mrs. Dash. Yes, indeedy. And then I'm going to add some garlic. Reach for my garlic. Y'all remember, it's all about the Badia. And I'm going to season the potatoes up. But before I do that, keep watching my spinach mix. I'm gonna turn that off because the spinach is really nice and sauteed. Not overly limpy or wimpy, but nicely sauteed. And we'll add that to the chicken quesadillas. All right. Now, before I get to seasoning my potatoes, I like to do a little spraying of them. And why do I spray the potatoes? I spray them so that the seasoning can stick directly to the potatoes. So we spray a little bit. I'm gonna put it down right here so you can see what I'm doing. Toss it around. Yes. Add some garlic to it. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle some garlic. And I think what I wanna do, I wanna grab this nice bowl right here. And I'm gonna toss it in here, just a few so you can see just how easy it is. I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning. I love Italian seasoning to the mix. Add a little more garlic, like so, like so. Massage it in. Massage the seasoning into the potatoes. Yes. Add a little Mrs. Dash right here, garlic and herb. I'm all about the flavor, y'all. And if you want a little bit of salt, you can add a little salt to the mix, not too much. I try to use my pink Himalaya salt because pink salt is much better for you. Remember, I did say that. So we'll just grab a little bit of pink Himalaya salt, sprinkle it onto these nice wedge potatoes, season it up. Can you see that? I really want you to see that. Let's see if I can. There we go. Yes, nicely seasoned. And then, since I have it nicely seasoned now, I'm going to add it to my air fryer, which is my favorite tool in the kitchen. Have I told you that before? If I haven't told you, you must know it's my favorite, one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. So you just add your potato wedges into the air fryer. You can lay them nicely. And I'm going to slide it right into the air fryer. I'm going to set it to my fry setting. See if you can see that. There we go, right here. And I'm going to put it on for about 10 minutes. And when I hear the little beep beep, then I'm going to turn, flip, and make sure it gets totally cooked in the way that it needs to be cooked. All right, so getting back to our quesadilla, just going to rinse my hand off a little bit. Here we go, here we go. Give me a little paper towel and let's get going. So we have our tortilla. You see that? Nice little tortilla. I'm going to spray it. I have a butter spray. I'm just going to spray each side like so, like that. You see that? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hopefully you can see that. Yes, good. On each side, just so it's nicely coated. I'm going to spray the pan a little bit and throw my little tortilla right in the pan. Can you see that? Nice and easy, nice and easy. Nice little low flame. And then I'm going to get my cheeses so that we can get the cheeses on the way. This type of cheese, it's a cheddar. It's a nice little cheddar. Wait, check this out. It's a vegan cheese. So in my family, we tend to use vegan cheeses. So I'm just going to sprinkle some vegan cheese on top of the tortilla. Just like this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Remember I said I'm going to start with a chicken quesadilla. So sprinkle my cheese. And then I'm going to take a few pieces of my chicken and lay it right on top of the tortilla. And I will show you what that looks like real shortly. Not too many pieces, enough to, when you bite into it, you'll taste the chicken, the flavor of the chicken and the flavor of the cheese. What else can we add to that? Do you like, oh, my husband says he's getting hungry. Hang in there, honey, I got you covered. At the end of this episode, you'll have some quesadillas, quesadillas, quesadillas. All right, so we have our cheese in there. We have our chicken in there, yes. And you know what? I think I want a few pieces of spinach for color. How about that? Just take a few pieces here, a few pieces there, sprinkle it on, right onto the quesadilla. And I'm gonna show you exactly what it looks like. Look at that. Let's see if we can get this for you so you can see it. Isn't that awesome? Yes. So we'll just let it cook a little bit. I'm gonna turn up the flame just a little bit. I'm going to cover it so that that cheese can begin to melt. So I have my potatoes in the air fryer. I have my first chicken quesadilla on the cast iron pan, and I can smell the aroma. It's starting to smell some kind of good. Now, I'm also going to create a nice little kale salad. I love to have greens. Greens are a great thing to have when you are trying to have something fun and easy. You also need your veggies. So I have this kale mix, kale and Brussels sprout mix right here, and I'm going to make a quick quick, simple, delicious little salad. And all you need to do is shred up some kale, shred up some Brussels sprouts, or you can buy it already pre-packaged. They make those to the little kits. And so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a bag. Look how easy this is. Check this out. Check this out. Take a bag. I'm gonna put my kale right in the bag. I'm gonna dump it right in the bag. Just like this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Super easy. And you can add your favorite dressing. I tend to like poppy seed. I love, what else do I love? I love poppy seed. I love ranch. Let me check on this quesadilla. Looking and smelling good. Oh yeah, oh yes. Nice and brown. Woo, woo, woo. It's coming along, y'all. Oh my, it's coming along. It's nice and toasty. Here we go. This quesadilla is going to be fabulous. Look at that. You fold it over, flip it. I like to spray it because I love the buttery flavor. It's looking good. It's looking good. And I'm going to take it off the stove. Look at this. A little nice and brown. I like a crisp. So if you don't like it totally crisp like I do, then you may not want to leave it on as long. I'm going to plate it right over here. Put it right there and get ready for the next one. Woo! That's some good smelling quesadillas. So nice and simple. But let me finish up with this kale salad. So we're going to add, for me, I like poppy seeds. So we're going to add some poppy seed dressing right into the bag. Just like that. And it makes life so easy. Look at that. Look. Can you see it? Yeah. I'm going to zip it up and just massage it. Get it all mixed in, tossed in. And we'll have some nice kale, green veggie salad. Super easy. I also like cranberries. Any cranberry lovers in the house? I like pepitos. Pepitos are these little seeds that are really good and healthy for you. Provides a lot of protein in the mix. All right, and I'm going to add that. So I have a cup full of that. I'm going to add it in. Yes, indeedy. And then I'm going to mix it up again. So we'll have our salad, we'll have our quesadillas, and we will have some potato wedges because I see it's still cooking up a storm. Yes, yes, and yes. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. That's looking good. And I'm going to pour it back into the bowl. And voila! Check out the kale salad. Can you see that? Delicious, super easy, super fun, and anyone can do it. So I'm gonna set that aside and we're gonna work on our next quesadilla. Look how simple and easy it is. You see that? We did the chicken, now it's time for a crab quesadilla. We're gonna spray it up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Spray, spray, spray. Lay it in a pan, spray, spray, spray. Let it get a little brown. And you can even flip your tortilla if you like. Once you get it brown on one side, you can then flip it to the other side. Don't have to, but you can. And we're going to have some crab quesadilla. I know my family's going to want that. Let's see, you said you're sharing with the grands. Sister Angie, it's a great, great, easy, fun recipe for the kids. They can add all of their favorites. You can add pepperoni in it. Kids love pepperoni. You can add mozzarella cheese. You can add whatever cheese you want. But I chose today to add vegan cheddar cheese. And I'm also going to add a Gouda for the crab because Gouda just has this soft, gooey, silky, smoky flavor that wakes up your taste buds. So I'm going to sprinkle some more cheese on top of the tortilla. Little bit of this and a little bit of that. And this time, I'm also going to add some peppers. Let me grab the peppers. They're nice and cooked right here. I'll add just a sprinkle of these peppers. I have it on low, still cooking so it can stay nicely heated. Woo, yes. And then meat. Just a little bit of crab meat to cook and to make enough all throughout the quesadilla, because when we flip it over, we want to make sure that each quesadilla has some crab chunks in it. So I'm adding just some good old lump crab meat into the quesadilla. Now, you know I got to flavor it, because you can't have crab meat without having your what? Come on, what's the seasoning? Somebody tell me, with your Old Bay seasoning. So if you got crab, you got to have Old Bay. All right, I think this is going to be a nice, hearty, healthy crab meat quesadilla. Woo! Sprinkle in a little bit of Old Bay. Just like this, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I think I'm going to sprinkle in just a little bit of garlic, because as Tabitha Brown says, that's my business. All right, and then I'm going to cover it. I'm going to turn up the flame a little bit, cover it, and let the cheeses melt into the crab meat. Oh my goodness. Angie, your grandchildren will love, love, love quesadillas, cooking with grandma in the kitchen, some quesadillas. So definitely give it a try. Let me check on these potato wedges. Oh yeah, oh yes, they're coming along. Woo, shake them up, baby, shake them. And I'm gonna give it another, let's see, another 10 minutes. Set that to 10 and let it do what it do. And then it'll be time to jump right in to our potato wedges. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right, our cheeses are starting to melt a little bit. Turn up that flame. So what do you love about being in the kitchen? Let's see, Angie said, I'm warming up the van, wearing my mask, and on the way. Come on, sis, come on in the kitchen. I promise you, if you come, I will get you some. I will have a plate ready just for you. I'll have my mask on and I'll just hand it to you and say, Angie, dive in, bon appetit. Yes, yes, and yes. So, what do you love about being in the kitchen? I love that it's a peaceful time for me. I can just get in here. I can invite the family to come on in. We can laugh. We can talk about different things. They can ask questions. Mom, how do you do this? My husband says, Sabrina, okay, what do you need me to do? We all just get together and we have a great time. Hey, my sister, Michelle Washington, welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. We are having a great time with this March Madness quesadillas. And we're cooking up some crab quesadillas. We did chicken already, and I'm going to come over here real quick, and I'm going to slice up this quesadilla that I just created right here. The chicken quesadilla is, oh my goodness, smelling good, looking good. Ooh, the cheese is oozing out, y'all. Look at this. Can I just show you? I cannot wait to get into this quesadilla. Wow, 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 wow. And with the quesadilla, you can use sour cream to add on top or dip it in. You can use some salsa. You can use some guacamole. I love it all. I love it all. All right, let's see what's working over here. Yes, time to split. Actually, I did say I wanted to add some Gouda cheese. Did I tell you about that? I told you about some good old Gouda. This is smoked Gouda. It is dairy free. It's vegan. It is so yummy. And I'm going to just lay it right here in this pan on top of my tortilla, on top of my crab meat, and give it a chance to melt a little bit. I can smell it. It's going to be yummy. Michelle, I love having you in the kitchen with me as well. And Angie, don't just joke. You can come on in. Come on and get something to eat. If Michelle was here, she'd be joining me too. I know it, right, Michelle? Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. All right. I think that, oh, yes, it's trying to melt. Go ahead. Do the thing. Oh my goodness, I got to bring this a little closer so you guys can see exactly what it's looking like. Ah, some kind of fabulous. I'm hoping you can see it. Sometimes my lighting is a little bright. Let's see if I can turn this lighting down a little bit. Yeah, so this way you can see just how good and yummy it looks. Woo, yes. And I'm about to flip it. So you just bring it over a little bit. Let me put this down so I can flip it right where it needs to be flipped. Oh, yes. Oh, I see it doing what it does. Woo! And the cheeses are just starting to melt. Smelt. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a good one. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Who's ready for some chicken quesadillas? Who's going to try it? Are you ready to try this awesome, easy, fun, fabulous, yummy, delicious dish right in your kitchen? Yes, indeedy. It's easy. Oh, I see the cheeses are melting. I'm going to flip. Oh, yes. And you'll know this cast iron pan is thebomb.com. You can't turn it up too high because cast iron cooks pretty quickly. Oh, look at all the crab meat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is looking fantabulous. Fantabulous. I know my husband's like, okay, is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Can I come down? Can I come into the kitchen? Is it time to eat? Yes, it's almost time, honey. Yes, yes. So we have chicken quesadilla. Woo, look at that crab meat. Ah, this is looking some kind of fabulous. Do you see it? Wow, it's amazing. I'll turn that down. And I'm going to put this right over here. We're going to have crab quesadilla and chicken quesadilla and shrimp quesadilla. So the last and final quesadilla will be shrimp. We'll have some shrimp. We will have some spinach. And remember, I said you spray your tortilla, real simple, super simple. Spray your tortilla on each side, spray your pan, lay it in the pan. Yes, look at that. And then you add your cheeses to it. Let me add a few more sprinkles of cheese. Just want to get that a little hot though. Let me slow my roll and let it get a little hot on each side. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Ah, that's looking some kind of good. Now I'm going to spread my cheeses. Woo! And if the tortilla starts to bubble, that is fine. Just poke it. Give it a little bit of poke, poke, poke. It'll go down. Not a problem. Sprinkle your cheeses. And then add whatever else you want in it. For me today, it's going to be some shrimp. Got my shrimp already right here. Going to lay some shrimp right here onto the quesadilla. And of course, I already said, if you add some seafood, you got to have some Old Bay. So we're going to do enough so that anytime you take a bite into your quesadilla, you'll have some shrimp in the mix. Now I'm going to sprinkle some Old Bay. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I'm going to sprinkle some Mrs. Dash for extra flavor. Ooh. Yes. And I'm going to add some spinach for color. Yes, yes, and yes. Here we go. Spinach all on top. Add some more peppers. Got some red and green peppers, some onions in here. And have a good time with it. All right, let's turn that up. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna cover. And so now these potato wedges should be ready to come on out, ready to go on the plate. Oh yes, it is. It's ready. Can you see? Oh, I just did a few just to show you how easy it is. So now I'm gonna bring it over here and I'm gonna plate it and show you just how easy, how fun, how fabulous cooking in the kitchen with Bree can be. Oh, yes. Yes. And then I'm gonna slice it right on up. Oh, that looks so fabulous. Oh my goodness. And then I'm gonna add some of this kale salad so that we can add it to our plate. And it's going to be bon appetit time. Ooh, who is ready for some good eating today? O-M to the G. Ooh. Look what we have here, a nice little lunch. We have our potato wedges, we have our chicken quesadilla, we have our crab quesadilla, and we have our shrimp quesadilla on the stove. I am ready for March Madness. Angie said she loves the fryer. I love the air fryer. It's one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. If you don't have one, you may want to save up and invest in one. It's a great tool for every family. Bon appetit. I'm going to try this really quickly. Heavenly. Sister Angie, you better come on down. It is heavenly. And it's guilt-free, vegan-free, dairy-free. Oh, this is looking good. Check this out. Woo! Looking good. Time to fold over the flap, the quesadilla flap, and let it do what it does. It's going to be a fabulous March Madness basketball watching day. And I hope you really enjoyed seeing just how easy it is to get in the kitchen, cook up something really quickly, super easy, super yummy, super family friendly. It's easy. You can do it. You can do it. My, oh my. Yes, Sister Angie, my, oh my. So thank you for joining us here in the kitchen. Fabulous time, wonderful time. Stay tuned. Don't forget, follow me on our Facebook page, Cooking in the Kitchen with Bree. Follow, like, share, and then go to YouTube, subscribe so that you can be in tune with what's going on. From time to time, I will throw out some fun, yummy, colorful looking dishes, sweet treats, and all that good stuff. And I don't want you to miss it. I do want to give a quick shout out to this couple right here. This just came in the mail. If you want a good read, it's called When. It's all about a story of marriage. My dear friends, Mike Perry and Wendy Perry just released it. It is on Amazon. You want to go to Amazon, grab it really quickly. You know I'm all about highlighting Black-owned businesses. And this dynamic duo right here, they are doing it. They are sharing so many wonderful tips about marriage. They have a marriage shop that meets every Monday. You can check them out on Facebook as well. So shout out to the Perrys. Go Wendy, go Mike, go Wendy. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So thank you again for joining us here at Cooking in the Kitchen with Bree. We are cooking in the kitchen with Bree. Cooking in the kitchen with Bree. Come on in my kitchen and cook with me. Cooking in the kitchen with Bree. Y'all ready to cook? And come on in the kitchen. Let's go. Cooking in the kitchen. Check this out. Here's the shrimp quesadilla, and we are wrapping it up, y'all. Thank you again for being with us. Hey, Jemima, good to see you in the kitchen. Yes, please give Mike and Wendy a shout out on their amazing book called When. We have some amazing people doing some amazing things, and we want to support as best as we can. So listen, everyone, have a great, fabulous Saturday. Enjoy March Madness. Let's see who's going to make it to the Final Four. I got my picks. I don't know who yours are, but I'm believing maybe Syracuse. We'll see. It's all about the madness. So enjoy your Saturday. God bless you, and hope to see you back again every first and third Saturdays. We're here live. Check out the page for some good eats and treats. I'm always posting something good and fabulously sweet, something good and colorful to eat. So thank you again. God bless you all. Bye-bye. Bree,